Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
This is Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 8. Last one before we're caught back up. The 10th S rank Hunter. Its truth is gonna come out.
He's gonna get revealed, and by the look of it, to everyone, there's like giant cameras in the opening shot.
Some kind of big announcement. I wonder if they all know what's gonna be happening, or if they gathered because of that. And who was that guy at the end? Do we know him? Last episode, he was like in the car.
Oh, I can't remember.
Being all smarmy. Can't remember either. It's been a few weeks since we watched. But I thought that it was just after Buddy Boy was talking about taking over the company.
Yeah,
but I think he might. I don't think it's connected to that. I think it's probably just one of the other S rank hunters, most likely.
We'll see.
Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon for the uncut. Let's go. Oh, that's the guy.
Oh.
No. We're just coming up with shit.
What
are you gonna think when he's bending that person's soul to his will?
Yeah.
Reaper Guild. I wonder if Minsung is like a code name that they gave to the press because like people got wind of it, or if it's somebody else.
It was someone else like up and coming.
Yeah.
Really popular.
Well, that guy maybe from the end of last episode.
A co-star killer.
Oh. Shinigami Guild.
It's gonna be an E rank hunter.
Oh, wow. It's like the guy who, like, I don't know, goes on a crazy bender and like kills somebody in a car accident and then like goes to rehab.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You're just admitting that on TV?
Oh, he's not allowed in?
Wow.
Oh.
Well, that's a little bit of a complicated...
It's not that complicated if he just does it.
Well, I also have this and that.
Ma. He's trying to be coy still. Yeah.
I'm gonna recognize that
Yeah,
guy.
it's like, wait, that guy looks familiar. Of course it is. And he's not even close to his potential either, is the thing.
He's multi-classed into like 5 other things as well. He has sneak attack, he has all kinds of stuff.
Oh wow. I thought there was gonna be like a fight or something.
That's all he cares about.
Of course it is. It's saving his mom.
Oh.
They were gonna warn you. This guy's like, I called it! Everyone said I was crazy!
Yeah.
Oh, this girl. I figured it was probably her.
No one cares about this guy at all anymore.
Oh. He's just trying to really focus
He's
in on
locked
this
in.
thing with his mom. Join him how? Join him how?
So cool.
It was all hinging on him. Does he want him to be like his manager?
Damn. He's just too inspiring.
I think he's... Yeah. He's taking a risk that if he joins up with him, he'll be more successful than, you know.
Just leaps away.
Couldn't be me. Okay. Ooh. Here we go. Some gear.
Did the hunter exam, now it's time for the auction.
Was he wearing that in the OP?
I think so, yeah.
This looks pretty drippy. I think I'm just gonna not cloak it and just actually wear it. What?
I don't think you should...
Oh, really? Who made that rule? He's just gonna get everything for free?
Poor guy. Yeah.
I was just joking.
Like, I was just like,
Jesus.
what the hell is wrong with this person?
Ooh. What does it do?
Oh. Just like, this is like the ultimate money glitch.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Bro's just gonna like come out of the bathroom with like 50 like shitty daggers. Oh boy.
Oh. I thought he was
Putting
gonna
it
say something
together.
else. I thought he was gonna say, "What if he's a magic beast?" instead. I was like, "Oh shit." And hey, you've been S-rank Hunter this whole time. Why are we in this shitty apartment?
Is he gonna bring him into the special, like, dungeon?
I don't see
Or is he gonna watch her?
I just don't see why he would want him to join him.
Just to carry all his stuff?
Yeah, literally, just a pack mule, but he can store things in his inventory.
He just lives there now.
Oh. Sloppy.
Is he gonna make them invisible? Or...
They're in the shadows.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's gonna be maybe come in handy.
Some like crazy thing where she's gonna get attacked and they're just gonna fly out of there. Whoa. Batman, but he can summon stuff to do it for him.
Oh shit. Oh
like this.
shit. They're escaping the island. Oh god. He looks so cool. Oh god. Oh man.
He's been gone for one day.
Was he having a heart attack? Oh, this is bad.
Just totally gonna go to shit while he's in here.
What the hell is that?
That thing's freaky.
Kiba.
Oh, now he can have this thing and he'll be extra powerful.
Because he's a mage. The Sphere of Avarice. Oh shit, Kaiju battle? The other thing looks like Ava Unit 1 kind of.
It's freaky.
Oh my god, he's gonna nuke this whole place. Well, goodbye to whatever that was. Can you take its soul too?
Or is it just completely eviscerated?
Oh my god. Yeah, probably a good idea.
Damn.
Oh.
Same thing.
Oh my god. That's what happened to his mom. Because his dad was so powerful. There's only one potion, so... That's crazy that being around magic is like radiation poisoning.
Here we go.
They're fucked. Oh god.
Oh, there's
they
something
found
out
something.
You better get over there.
Is it his dad? That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
I don't know how he would be in here, but...
Intelligent enemy.
Hunters. Oh no.
Ooh.
They look like igris.
Cool. Yeah.
They look so cool. Oh my god.
With the like cloak.
The cloak.
Yeah.
Cloak and dagger. Demon Knight.
Okay, creepy.
This is perhaps the most aura farmiest episode of all time. Just like everything that happened was just made him look cooler and cooler and cooler. What'd you think of that one?
This episode, it felt like it packed a lot into it.
Yeah, it felt like it covered a lot of ground.
I like this guy at the start, like thinking he was so slick, and then just like getting completely ignored.
Yeah, it's like he was only there to make him look cooler and like nonchalant.
Yeah, he's like, oh guys, I'm just gonna go in. Oh, he was gonna come up and be like, I'm an A rank hunter, and it's just, but then he just gets completely blown aside. It was so good. And they're like, get out of here. They're like, actually, we told you not to come here.
Why is Gino following him around? Because, like, he doesn't need him. Does he? Now, especially not affiliated with a guild.
I don't know. Like, I mean...
Like, I think it's more just about the companionship, but, like, he doesn't need somebody to carry his stuff. He doesn't need, like, he doesn't have the power to get him gates to farm.
Yeah, I mean... Well... Okay, he's with him right now as, like, I mean, he can kind of just solo everything. So, right now he's focused, I know, but I'm saying, like, right now he's focused on, like, getting the stuff for his mom, but, like, he's gonna do something after that, you know?
Yeah, but why would he ask?
So maybe he wants him after to be, like, his manager, or, like, when they start going to other gates, then he can come in, like, normal gates. And he, like, you know... I don't, like, I mean, he could do everything himself. Maybe it's just...
Because the idea of
maybe it's just like, maybe it's just so that he can be like, oh, I have my own squad and I'm not joining up with you guys because I'm, like, doing my own thing. And
but that was why he joined the guild previously, that he, like, or that he wanted to basically, like, start, you know, a competitive guild to the 5 main guilds. You know, that was the idea, was that because he had jiwoo, he was gonna be able to accomplish his goal of, like, you know, starting this new arm of his family's company and, like, proving himself as an heir to, you know, as the, you know, the second son. He's like the true heir to his inheritance, and he has a chance to, like, manage everything and live up to his potential because he has this cooperation from jiwoo. But jiwoo doesn't need him as just a guy. I thought it would be interesting if he was like, no, I'm gonna, you know what, I was gonna do it with you, Dad, but, you know, now I'm just gonna do it on my own and build up my own thing without doing all that. But I think it might be going in that kind of direction. But just the idea of why would jiwoo want him to follow him around, literally just to drive him around, just to be his driver? To drive
him and then just wait for a week and then pick him up?
Yeah, just to be his assistant in the real world and, like, manage his, just, like, literally just drive him around, pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's because it's somebody he can trust.
And he could cover for him if they're like, oh, why is he disappeared for, like,
it's just a bit. Like, I guess he just asked it in a way that was like, oh, I know you got a lot going on, but could you abandon all of that and then, you know, just be my driver? You know, rich boy.
Here's the other thing, is that if, like, the whole deal with his dad was hinging on, like, I will let you be in charge, but only if you get this other guy, like, only if you get this other guy that's way more powerful than you to come in. So maybe because Jinwoo kind of knew, like, the whole score of, like, that if he denies his friend, then he has nothing. So it's like, sorry, I can't go and work for your dad, but because you are going to just be, like, then living in your parents' house doing nothing again, instead you can come with me.
Until another opportunity presents itself.
And I feel like maybe it's more of a favor in that way of, like, you know, I can't I can't do what you're asking, but, you know, you don't have to be, like, a failure for that. You can choose to come with me instead.
Yeah.
Instead of being told by your family, okay, well, now you don't get that opportunity.
I wanted to hear, like, what his plan is then. Like, if, you know, if he can't, if plan A wasn't going to work, you know, is he just, so his ambition was so high, and now it's so just follow me around and drive me around and stuff. Like, I maybe it'll take some time to get there. I hope it goes somewhere, I guess. You know, it was built up so much and we spent so much time, I felt, cutting away from what was going on with the rest of it, and I thought that it was leading somewhere, and then he just says, no, I can't do that because I'm focusing on my mom, and then now that entire plot line that we've been kind of building towards for 2 seasons is seemingly stopped just so he can be his sidekick and follow him around. Like, I felt like it was a lot of time building up this, like, ambitious storyline for right now what seems to be, like, no reason, like, going absolutely nowhere, but, and going nowhere with, like, the possibility of it then turning around and being something later, but, like, right now it doesn't seem like there's, it didn't seem like it was going, it didn't seem like it took a turn and now it's going in a new direction. It seems like this plot line is not really the focus anymore. Let's just sideline him until it becomes relevant again. And I thought that it was going somewhere.
Here's the other thing. Now his dad has the same sickness as Jinwoo's mom, and if he's the trusted sidekick, then he's gonna find out, oh, you just gave your mom or you're about to give your mom this elixir that's gonna cure her of the same thing that my dad is about to basically die of.
What if he steals it?
Yeah, I think that it could be setting up some kind of, you know, some kind of thing like that. Some kind of tension later on. Because he wouldn't be able to find out about this if he wasn't going to be, like, his right-hand man, basically.
Right. That makes sense.
Like, he wouldn't just be, like, meet him up at that cafe again and then be like, oh, yeah, by the way, I just found this. I'm on the way to go give it to my mom, you know?
Yeah.
But if he picked him up, then he might be like, finally, I got this thing, you know?
Yeah, we'll see where that goes. Whatever. We'll see where it goes. It's right now. It just felt like it took a right turn into the sidewalk, and you know, but I did like that. Speaking of that, I was interested about the whole sickness thing because that makes sense then why Jinwoo's mom has that, because her husband was like a super powerful hunter. So it's really just an unfortunate match that she had no magical resistance and then just like gets basically radiation poisoning, goes into a crazy coma. Not that severe because you just die if you get radiation poisoning. But, you know, similar to that where it just like kind of melts you down and then you just are, you know, a vegetable. Kind of crazy that it's like that. That's kind of insane.
And now the flying ants have escaped the island.
Yes.
Seen this before? It didn't go so well.
Yeah, I love that. I like, because you were making the joke early in the episode of like, okay, we got the hunter exam, now we got the auction, and then we have the fucking chimera ant arc. And I know it's not that we didn't just learn about these. It's been building up for like the whole show. Yeah, it's
within one episode we get like.
It's amazing how clearly the influence is being worn on the sleeve of this story.
It's
because it was the same for Tower of God too. Because Tower of God, like, so I think it's maybe for some reason maybe you guys could tell us if Hunter x Hunter as a series is like crazy popular in Korea for some reason, like in a way that I don't know if you know, I don't know if One Piece or Naruto or whatever, those shows are of a similar level, but like, you know, in the West, Naruto is more popular than One Piece, like in North America. For example. So like different places, you know, take to different things. And in Latin America, there's things like Saint Seiya, which are still a force. Obviously Dragon Ball, everybody knows that. But Saint Seiya, for example, is something that's heralded in a way that's not really heralded in North America. So I wonder if, like, it seems like, I mean, we haven't seen a whole lot, but it seems like Hunter x Hunter in particular has its claws in like a lot of these types of stories. But it's so clear, and I'm down for it because I know, like, here's why I'm interested in it. One more thing is that this show is not Hunter x Hunter. You know, like, that's why it's more funny when like, we were joking a lot last season of, like, every time specifically the chairman of the Hunter Association, this old gray guy who's, like, super powerful, like, says, Hunter, and it's just like, okay, but it's not, like, Hunter x Hunter is a completely different vibe and completely different goals as a story.
Yeah.
So all the similarities and all of the, like, influences are more just fun to me because it doesn't feel like it's just derivative for no reason. Yeah. It kind of feels like how a modern fantasy would go to elves or dwarves or things like that. You know, it's like it's more of a convention and just like building off of what maybe, you know. I don't know.
I feel like
I think it's fun.
There's definitely some like clear inspiration, even just in like in more subtler ways, but it just doesn't take the same route pretty much at all, you know, and and like the themes and like the feeling of watching it is so drastically different.
So while there might be the same, like, similar things on screen, the meaning and the, you know,
like kind of your takeaway as an audience member and like,
and again, yeah, the goals of the story, like the goals of Hunter x Hunter were very like philosophical and more psychological, whereas this is very blockbuster-ish. You know, it's more fun. Not that Hunter x Hunter wasn't fun. We had a lot of fun with Hunter x Hunter, obviously.
Yeah.
It's like one of the few things I consider a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, this end little sequence as well was also kind of freaky. Because, like, the thing's, like, backing away from him, and it's just like, oh, I guess they do get afraid. And we kind of saw a similar thing in the previous episode with Tusk, when he's just, like, glitching out and just, like, what is happening? Like, how... I was just supposed to do this. They weren't supposed to be able to take me down, you know? Like, it's this sort of, like...
Yeah.
You know...
Well, and if, like, think about this area kind of thematically as well. This area is like a dungeon that seemingly is created for him to reach these goals and to level up. But how real is it? Seemingly, the more we learn, the more that it's more of a simulation. But we don't really know what we can. Well, and also, well, actually, that's not even true because his dad was like trapped in a different dungeon. Yeah. But these like specific dungeons that are linked to the system that he's interacting with, they seem to be linked to all the other dungeons. We don't know. There's a lot of mystery around it. But regardless, it's like this. The theme of this place is like hell. It's like hell is frozen over. There's like city buildings, so it's like hell has the idea behind this place visually and aesthetically is that hell is encroaching and has taken over the world. It's like an alternate universe where hell has taken over the world. There's demons everywhere. It's like a demon's castle erected in this big city. And then so he's been fighting demons and monsters and all this stuff. And then now he's like, "Oh, my summons are getting killed at an alarming rate by something." And then he goes and they're demon knights. So are they demons? Or I thought that they were like it's kind of weird that the thing that he encounters in here that's like feeling fear from him are knights that are seemingly different from all the other crazy monsters that he's been fighting. And like, are they affiliated with the Demon King, or is this a squad that's like, you know, in this alternate universe fighting against all of the other odds, and that's why it's like afraid. It's like a sympathetic thing, and it took him as this sort of demon lord because he kind of is one. I don't know, but I don't know if that even plays into it at all. It's just kind of interesting to think about that he's kind of become the boss that these knights are fighting against. You know.
Yeah, it's
I don't know. I don't know if that even means anything, or if I'm just inventing all of that. But it kind of frames him in a different light, I guess. And like you said, it's more sinister. It's like, why is that more sinister? He's just killing more things. And like, if the bears that you were or the high orcs were afraid too, we didn't really give a shit about that. But something about him, you know, scouring the land with all of these summons, all of these demons, these like shadow figures, and then showing up and. These knights are like afraid of him. He's not really the underdog who's like surprisingly powerful anymore. He's in this situation, he is an overwhelming force that's sweeping away these knights. You know, which may be good, may be bad, whatever. But yeah, I guess it just frames him in a different light. It's kind of interesting to think about. Regardless, that was a good episode.
Yeah.
Dub. Leave a like and subscribe. See you next one in person.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.